a little better idea. Okay, so here we are at Hampton. We are running our camera in the new cleanout. We got out to the street, but there is a spot a few feet from the curb that we cannot get by. We do see some root intrusion a few feet from that spot right here. So we're guessing there's probably more. The good news is that it's not filled with water. So water is passing by this spot that we're not able to get by right here. See how dark it gets. We're just hitting a brick wall. Once we have it open and we're able to see see the rest of the pipe, be able to determine if it's an offset or just a root intrusion that needs to be maintained. We'll also give you an estimate if it is lineable. If we can put a lining in there, we'll give you a price just for your records. And what we can do is with that is what we do is we dig a hole near the sidewalk on your property. I think it's more on the grass side, if I remember. Because that's where I was kind of marking it. You know, it might come straight out to where this grass is. We would dig a hole there. We're about 7 feet deep there, so it's probably going to be around 6 feet deep, 6.5 feet deep, right at that grass area near the sidewalk. And then what we would do is, if we can get the line clean enough and everything looks good, we can do what's called an epoxy lining. And what that does is that allows us to put a stent in the pipe from this one hole without digging up the street. And it's basically a sock material. The inside of the sock is like a cotton material, and on the outside is plastic. And what we do is we take a long piece of it, whatever size it is from the curb to the city connection, 30 feet, let's say. We fill the sock up with epoxy, and then the cotton absorbs the epoxy. And then what we do is we take that long sock where the cotton is on the inside, we take the tip of it, and we expose the pipe going underneath the sidewalk, so we have an open pipe. We take the tip of it and we turn it inside out like you take a sock and turn it inside of your arm. And we shove it into the sewer line. What that does now is that puts the cotton on the outside and the plastic's on the inside. And then what we do is stick a balloon inside of that and expand it. And then once it gets hard like a rock, we pop it, pull it out, and then you have a new pipe inside of the existing pipe that roots can't penetrate.
It doesn't have cracks. It doesn't have.
And that makes that pipe brand new again without a $30,000 job digging it up. It's right around $7,500, $8,000. At this point, I would like to open it and see it. If you wanted to maintain it once a year, that's fine. But if it's $700 after 7 or 8 years. And then you're still with a broken pipe.
You still got it.
Eventually it's going to have to be fixed.
Right.
So that's kind of where you're at.